morning students. Today we are going to study next theory of this chapter about the chemical bonding, that is the molecular orbital theory. Now this molecular orbital theory, it was given by Hans and Millikan in 1932, and first we are going to study about its important features. Whenever the atomic orbitals overlap, we had students studying about the atomic orbitals. What are atomic orbitals? If you have to find out an electron, then it is the atomic orbital. That is the probability of finding the electron. It is maximum in the atomic orbital. So it is a 3D region around the nucleus. So whenever these atomic orbitals overlap, they lose their identity and then they forms molecular orbitals. Number of molecular orbitals formed, it will be equal to the number of combining atomic orbitals. The number of molecular orbitals jitne banenge, it will be decided by the number of atomic orbitals participating. Suppose two atomic orbitals are overlapping, then it will form two molecular orbitals. Out of these two molecular orbitals, the first one it is bonding molecular orbital and second one is anti-bonding molecular orbitals. Now, the bonding molecular orbitals, they are of lower energy, they have greater stability and they can be represented by sigma, pi, delta like this. Okay, and when we are talking about the anti-bonding molecular orbitals, students, they are of higher energy, and when they are of higher energy, that means they are providing lesser stability to the molecules and they are represented by sigma star, pi star or delta star, and likewise it's going to be represented. Now, the important point, only those atomic orbitals overlap which have comparable energies. Comparable energies means 1s can overlap with 1s, but 1s cannot overlap with 2s. 1s और 2s की energies में बहुत ज़्यादा difference है, so they cannot overlap. But 1s they can overlap. Okay, and proper orientation. This is again a very important point, students. S orbital, we had discussed when we were talking about the VPT, and there we had discussed that zero overlapping क्या होता था when they were not having the proper orientation. If S orbital overlaps the PZ orbital, this is the PZ. Students, there I told you that Z axis we had taken as an internuclear axis and PZ, it is along the Z axis. So जब S और PZ orbitals overlap करते हैं तो it is having the proper orientation. But if S and PX or PY, then it is not proper orientation, so it will not result in the formation of the molecular orbitals because it is not having the proper orientation. Similarly, अगर PX और PY approach करेंगे, if they PX and PY they will overlap, then also it is not having the proper orientation. इसी तरह से अगर PZ है बेटा, PZ क्या है? Along the internuclear axis, and if it is overlapping with PX या फिर आप बात करते हो PY की, तो it is also not having the proper orientation. So all these are having the improper orientation and it will not undergoes overlapping. So हमने यहाँ पे कहा only those atomic orbitals overlap who are having comparable energies, like 1s overlap कर सकते हैं, but 1s 2s के साथ overlap नहीं करेगा because they are having a lot of energy difference. Proper orientation होना चाहिए. S can overlap with PZ, but S cannot overlap with PX or PY. PX cannot overlap with PY because of improper orientation. Similarly, PZ cannot overlap with PX or PY, but PZ can overlap with PZ only. Okay, so this was about their improper orientation. Now, when we talk about the atomic orbitals, we are saying that they are monocentric. Mono means one and centric means nuclear. When we are talking about the atomic orbitals, we are saying that electron is influenced by one nuclei of that atom. But when we talk about molecular orbitals, we are saying that it is polycentric. That means the electron, it will be in the influence of the number of nuclei which are present in that molecules, depending of the number of atoms which are present. So here the electron, it is influenced by more than one nuclei, and here it is influenced by one nuclei only. atomic orbitals, we say that atomic orbitals, the electrons are present. And when we talk about the molecules, it is the molecular orbitals where the electrons are present. Okay. Now, molecular orbitals gives electron probability distribution around a group of nuclei that we had already told. Like atomic orbitals gives us the electron probability distribution around a single nuclei. अगर nuclei के चारों तरफ आपको देखना है कि where is the electron present, then it will be atomic orbitals. And when you are talking about molecular orbitals, then it will gives us the electron probability distribution around a group of nuclei. Okay, now the last point, filling of molecular orbitals is according to the same rules as we had discussed in case of atomic orbitals. Like first it was Aufbau principles. Aufbau principle, what it was, students? I hope you must remember. Aufbau principle क्या कहता था? According to this, the orbitals are filled according to their increasing energies. Then we had discussed about the Pauli's exclusion principle. What is Pauli's exclusion principle? Pauli's exclusion principle says that in an atomic orbital only 2 electrons can be present and that too of opposite spin. Similarly, here also in the molecular orbitals there will be only 2 electrons present and that too of opposite spin. और जैसे हमने कहा था Aufbau principle, atomic orbitals are filled in according to their increasing energies. Similarly, molecular orbitals will also be filled according to their increasing energies. And the last one was Hund's rule. Hund's rule says how the electrons were filled in the degenerate orbitals. First they get singly filled, and once they are singly filled, then only the pairing starts. Similarly, here also Hund's rule is followed. The degenerate orbitals, first they get singly filled and after that only the pairing will start. Okay, so this was about some of the features. Now we are going to discuss how the atomic orbitals overlaps in 2 different ways and they result in the formation of bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbitals. Let's see that. We are going to call it as a linear combination of atomic orbitals. Okay, so let's rub this board clearly so that we will not have any problem because we have to write a lot. Linear combination of atomic orbitals, or you can write it LCAO. Okay? LCAO, it is linear combination of atomic orbitals. Students, this atomic orbitals, I am writing some of the points over here. Atomic orbitals basically they represents the electronic wave, and these electronic waves, the two electronic waves may be in same phase or different phase. Okay, so we are saying the atomic orbitals, they are representing the electronic waves, and these 2 waves of the atomic orbitals, they may be in the same or maybe in the different phase. Now we are going to see the 2 cases. The first one when they are in the same phase, and second one when they are in the different phase, and we will summarize all the points. First, when they are in different phase. What they are in different phase? When the electronic waves, when electron waves in same phase, and here electron waves in different, और बेटा different की जगह हम opposite phase ही लिख देते हैं ना, better word रहेगा. यहाँ पे भी हम चेंज कर देंगे opposite phase. Here we will also change, it is same or opposite. Okay, now we are seeing first when the electron waves are in the same phase. Now students, here I will tell you one word. then in this case constructive interference will occur. बेटा आप लोग ये जो टर्म है इसको डिटेल में आप पढ़ोगे इन द फिजिक्स. व्हेन द टू वेव्स दे आर इन द सेम फेज तो वो कंस्ट्रक्टिव इंटरफेरेंस कहलाता है. उनकी जो मिक्सिंग होती है, ओवरलैपिंग होती है. एंड व्हेन दे आर इन द ऑपोजिट फेज और जब उनकी ओवरलैपिंग होती है देन इट रिजल्ट्स इन द डिस्ट्रक्टिव इंटरफेरेंस. Or you can write over here, when the electron waves are in the same phase, the wave function, मैं पहले यहाँ पे लिख देती हूँ थ्योरी के अंदर, that will write the formula, wave function of two atomic orbitals are added. Okay, or you can write electron waves reinforce each other. Okay, and here the wave function, अभी मैं आपको बताऊंगी what is wave function. The wave function of two atomic orbitals, यहाँ पे हमने लिखा था are added, here they are subtracted. And electron waves की अगर हम बात करते हैं, electron waves cancel each other. Okay, अब बात आती है what is wave function. Students, the wave function, it is represented by psi. It is actually the amplitude of the electron waves, or you can say it is the wave function of the atomic orbitals of the atoms A and B. We are taking two atoms A and B. So molecular orbital, it will be equal to psi A plus psi B. It is the work function of A and B. मैं यहाँ पे वर्क फंक्शन को लिख देती हूँ. इट इज द एम्पलीट्यूड ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन वेव. ठीक है, दिस इज द एम्पलीट्यूड ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन वेव, या फिर हम इसको बोल रहे हैं दिस इज द वर्क फंक्शन of atomic orbitals of atom A and atom B, and this is the molecular orbital. And here it will result into anti-bonding molecular orbital, and it will be equal to their difference. Okay, now how we will explain it? Suppose there is one wave. Okay, this is another wave and they both are in the same phase. Okay, they are in the same phase. That means crest of one wave overlaps with the crest of another wave. Students, this is the amplitude, and this is psi A and this is psi B. ठीक है, अभी हमने क्या कहा था? This is the wave function. Amplitude of the electron wave, it is also called as the wave function. So this is the psi A and this is the psi B, and the resulting, when these two waves overlap, the resulting wave, it will be a constructive interference. Okay, जो इसका resulting amplitude होगा, it will be denoted by AB, and it results in the bonding molecular orbital. Okay, and when we talk about here destructive interference, this is one wave when it overlaps with another wave which is in the opposite phase. Okay, then it results in the destructive interference. और हमारा डायग्राम कुछ इस तरह से हम बनाएंगे. This is the wave function of atomic orbital A. This is the wave function of the atomic orbital B, and when they are in the opposite phase, their overlapping results in the anti-bonding molecular orbital. Okay, and its amplitude, it is lesser than any of them. Okay, and here anti-bonding molecular orbital is formed. Now we will write some important points distinguishing between AMO and BMO. Okay. Now, here we discuss how they are formed. It is formed by the constructive interference. Here it is formed by the destructive interference. The crest of one wave overlaps with the crest of another wave. Here, the crest of one wave overlaps with the trough of another wave, and it results in the anti-bonding molecular orbital, and it results in the formation of bonding molecular orbital. Okay. Now, the next point we will write here. Here, electron it is placed. बेटा ये बहुत important point है. यहाँ पे electron density जो होती है, electron density is placed between the nuclei. Placed between the nuclei. Nuclei किसके होंगे? Of the two atoms. The electron density is placed between the nuclei of combining atoms. And in the case of anti-bonding molecular orbitals, electron density, it is placed above, away from there. Electron density is away from the place in between the nuclei. Electron density is away from the place between the two nuclei. Okay, and there will be a nodal plane. Nodal plane का क्या मीनिंग पढ़ा था हमने? In the structure of atom we had discussed there is a nodal plane between the two nuclei. That means the plane where the probability of electron is very minimum or zero. So in between the two nuclei the electron density is not found, and here in between the two nuclei the electron density is present, and therefore the repulsion between the two nuclei it is very less. So हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे because of this repulsion between the nuclei is very less. Okay, and here it will be very high because electron density is not there in between the nuclei. The two nuclei are there, and in between them the electrons are not present. They are having a nodal plane, so there is a maximum repulsion between the two nuclei. And the next point we will write electrons. जो भी electrons placed होंगे bonding molecular orbital के अंदर, they stabilizes the molecule. So we will write electrons placed in BMO tends to stabilize the molecule. Okay. बेटा कई बार क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया था एग्जाम में, डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन BMO एंड EMO, एंटी बॉन्डिंग मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल. सो वी शुड नो क्लियरली हाउ टू डिस्टिंग्विश देम. हमने पढ़ा था इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी इज प्लेस्ड बिटवीन देम. फर्स्ट यू विल एक्सप्लेन हाउ दे आर फॉर्म्ड. सेकंड, इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी इज प्लेस्ड बिटवीन देम, सो इट टेंड्स टू होल्ड द टू न्यूक्लियाई टुगेदर, एंड द रिपल्शन बिटवीन द न्यूक्लियाई इज वेरी लेस, एंड इट stabilizes the molecules because it holds the two nuclei together. Okay, it holds the two nuclei together, and यहाँ पे हम क्या कहेंगे कि it tends to destabilize. It tends to destabilize the molecule. अब इसकी एनर्जी ज्यादा होगी क्योंकि ये डिस्टेबलाइज कर रहा है. सो हम अब एनर्जी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में देंगे कि बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स प्लेस इन बॉन्डिंग मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल्स दे स्टेबलाइजेस द मॉलिक्यूल बिकॉज दे होल्ड्स द टू न्यूक्लियाई टुगेदर. बॉन्डिंग मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल की जो एनर्जी होती है इट इज लोअर. यहाँ पे आप इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट लिखोगे, एनर्जी इज लोअर देन any of the atomic orbitals. means A और B जो दो एटम्स से कंबाइनिंग एटम्स, इन दोनों की ही एनर्जी से कम एनर्जी इसकी होगी बिकॉज इट इज स्टेबलाइजिंग द मॉलिक्यूल. सो एनर्जी इज लोअर देन एनी ऑफ द एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल्स. एंड हियर यहाँ पे आप लिख दोगे हायर. दोनों ही एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल से इसकी एनर्जी ज्यादा होगी, एंड हियर द फोर्सेस ऑफ रिपल्शन अमंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे आर मोर एज कंपेयर टू द फोर्सेस ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एंड द न्यूक्लियस. सो दे टेंड्स टू destabilize the molecule. Their energy will be higher than any of the atomic orbitals. And last point आप यहाँ पे लिख देंगे, हम थोड़ा सा रब कर देते हैं so that we will have the space. Students, last point आप ये लिखोगे where how the bonding molecular orbitals are formed when the orbitals, atomic orbitals are in the same phase. तो आप ये point लिख दोगे formed when, second, third and fourth point आप लिख दोगे formed when atomic, when the lobes of the atomic orbitals अभी मैं आपको बताऊंगी हम कैसे इसको बनाएंगे. Lobes of atomic orbitals are in same phase and here they are in opposite phase. Okay, so here we have discussed about the bonding orbitals and bonding molecular orbitals and anti-bonding molecular orbitals, and of course last point आप एक और डाल सकते हैं by their representation. They are represented by, as we discussed in the salient feature, sigma, pi or delta, and here they are represented by sigma star, pi star or delta star. Likewise they are represented. So here we have discussed first the salient features of the molecular orbital theory. Then we have discussed the linear combination of atomic orbitals, how two molecular orbitals are formed. One is BMO and another one is AMO, and you should know the clear difference between the two types of molecular orbitals. Now we will see how the types of molecular orbitals they overlap. Here we discuss about BMO and AMO. Now we will take different types of atomic orbitals and we will see how they are overlapping. Okay, let's see types of molecular orbitals. हम देखेंगे molecular orbitals कैसे बन रहे हैं. ठीक है. First we are taking two s orbitals. This is 1s and this is 1s. Okay, when two 1s orbitals they overlap, they result in formation of two molecular orbitals. One is bonding and another one is anti-bonding. Okay, so first is formed by their constructive interference and second one by the destructive interference. So let's draw them. Now this is also 1s, this is also 1s. First, the constructive interference, it will result in the formation of a bonding molecular orbital. और bonding molecular orbitals की features हमने क्या पढ़े थे students? Here the electron density is placed between the two nuclei, holding the two nuclei together, and that is why the repulsion is less. Their energy is lesser as compared to atomic orbitals, and it tends to stabilize the molecule. And when we talk about the anti-bonding molecular orbital, you will draw it like this. There is a nodal plane. We are going to show a nodal plane in between the two nuclei. Okay, so this is sigma star and this is sigma. Okay, यहाँ पे हम because 1s participate कर रहे हैं तो हम यहाँ पे नाम दे देंगे 1s. Now we will talk about the pz orbitals now. This is pz. This is another pz. Now again we will draw bonding as well as anti-bonding. First they will show the constructive interference and then they will show the destructive. Okay, now पहले हम ड्रॉ करेंगे bonding molecular orbitals. ठीक है, हमने क्या कहा था लास्ट पॉइंट we had studied the orbitals, they are having the same phase. When they overlap with their same phases, then it results in the formation of bonding molecular orbital. So it will be somewhat like this. Okay. And this is sigma pz. Okay. And here, because they are in the opposite phase, so we will draw it like this. There is a nodal plane. Okay, and this is minus, plus, minus, plus, and this is called as anti-bonding molecular orbital when pz orbitals overlap. This was about pz. Now we will take px और py. अगर हम px और py की बात करते हैं, देखो this is the px orbital and this is also the px orbitals. Okay, this is positive lobe, this is negative lobe. पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव नेगेटिव. बेटा यहाँ पे हम शो कर देंगे कि देयर आर अंडरगोइंग कंस्ट्रक्टिव इंटरफेरेंस एंड हियर नेगेटिव इंटरफेरेंस. देयर गेट वेव फंक्शंस यहाँ पे एड अप होंगे और यहाँ पे सब्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएंगे. सो इट विल रिजल्ट इन द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ एंटी बॉन्डिंग मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल एंड इट विल रिजल्ट इन द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ बॉन्डिंग मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल. One lobe it is above the plane and one electronic cloud is below the plane. Okay, and here when we are showing that okay, this is plus minus minus and plus. This is pi star 2pz, sorry 2px. अगर आप 2 ले रहे हो तो यहाँ पे नाम दे दो 2px, अदरवाइज px हम नाम दे देते हैं. This is px 2px. Okay, and this was pi 2px. ठीक है, here it was having one nodal plane and here it is having two nodal plane. देखो ये in between this and here it is at the second nodal plane. So this is about the molecular orbitals, how they are formed. Now on the basis of this, students, we are going to draw the molecular orbital diagram. Molecular orbital diagram. बेटा ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये हमें सीखना है. और इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो आई एम गोइंग टू टेक डिफरेंट एग्जांपल्स एंड डिफरेंट मॉलिक्यूल्स एंड वी आर गोइंग टू शो द मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल डायग्राम एज वेल एज मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. हम वहाँ पे उनकी शो करेंगे. जैसे हम एटम के केस में इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन शो करते हैं, वैसे ही मॉलिक्यूल्स के केस में शो करेंगे कि इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कैसे अरेंज है इन मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल्स में. ओके, सो सबसे पहले यहाँ पे अगर मैं ड्रॉ करती हूँ, यहाँ ध्यान से समझेंगे. दिस इज 1s. सपोज अगर एक 1s एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल है एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो 1s एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल. ओके, व्हेन दे ओवरलैप then it forms two molecular orbital. One it is bonding and another one it is anti-bonding. ठीक है, इसको स्टार से शो कर देंगे. इसी तरह से अगर 2s है, this is 2s and here it is the 2s. ये 2s और ये क्या है, इस साइड हमने ड्रॉ करने हैं एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल्स, दोनों एटम्स के. इधर हमने ड्रॉ करने हैं एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल्स ऑफ बोथ द कंबाइनिंग एटम्स और सेंटर में हम ले रहे हैं मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल्स. ओके, अब 2s सेम वे के अंदर दे आर आल्सो गोइंग टू फॉर्म टू मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल्स. एक होगी जिसकी एनर्जी कम हो जाएगी एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल से और दूसरा जो होगा उसकी एनर्जी रेज हो जाएगी. ठीक है, सो दिस इज सिग्मा 2s and this is sigma star 2s. Fine. अभी हम नेक्स्ट वीडियो के अंदर देखेंगे how we are filling the electrons. Now 2p. You know 3 atomic orbitals are present in the 2p. सब शेल बोल दो आप. 3 इसके अंदर ऑर्बिटल्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. Similarly, this atom it is also having the 3 orbitals 2p. px, py and pz. Okay. Now, first we will show the pi to px. This is pi to px and this is pi to py. Okay, and 2pz. And when we are talking about the anti-bonding molecular orbitals, again first it will be pi star 2px and this is pi star 2py and this is sigma star 2pz. I hope you must have understood कि यहाँ पे हमने pi क्यों लिखा है और यहाँ पे हमने sigma क्यों लिखा है. Here I had shown you कि when px and py atomic p orbitals they were overlapping, they results in the formation of pi bonds, and here pz they were forming the sigma molecular orbitals. Okay. अच्छा, अब यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, देखो इन केस ऑफ पहले मैं इसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन बता देती हूँ, देन आई विल टेल यू अबाउट ऑक्सीजन, फ्लोरीन एंड नियॉन. अब अगर हमें इसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिखना है तो देखो सबसे कम एनर्जी किसकी है, सिग्मा 1s, ठीक है. देन सिग्मा स्टार 1s, देन उसके बाद हम बढ़ते जाएंगे ऊपर सिग्मा 2s, देन सिग्मा स्टार 2s, देन मूव करो ऊपर. अब क्या आ रहा है, पाई 2px और पाई 2py. दीज आर द डीजेनरेट ऑर्बिटल्स. इन दोनों की एनर्जी सिमिलर है, तो हम इसको कैसे लिखेंगे, पाई 2px और बीच में लगेगा इक्वल का साइन, पाई 2px पाई 2py, देन सिग्मा 2pz, ठीक है. सिग्मा 2pz के बाद हमारा क्या आ जाएगा बेटा, पाई स्टार, देखो यहाँ पे सिग्मा 2pz के बाद पाई स्टार 2px इक्वल्स पाई स्टार 2py. इन दोनों की एनर्जी सेम है. उसके बाद हमारा क्या आ जाएगा यहाँ पे, सिग्मा स्टार 2pz, ठीक है. This is the case whenever you are drawing the molecular orbital diagram for any of the molecules. Suppose आप हाइड्रोजन मॉलिक्यूल के लिए बना रहे हो, किसी भी मॉलिक्यूल के लिए बना रहे हो, we are going to follow this one, ठीक है. बट जब भी आप ऑक्सीजन, फ्लोरीन और नियॉन के केस में बनाओगे तो यहाँ पे आपका जो डिफरेंस आएगा दैट इज इन द सिग्मा 2pz. यहाँ पे जो डिफरेंस आएगा वो केवल इस जगह आएगा. वो किस केस में आएगा, ऑक्सीजन, फ्लोरीन और नियॉन, ठीक है. हमें पता है नियॉन एक्सिस्ट नहीं करता है, बट अभी हम यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं अगर ऑक्सीजन एटम्स, फ्लोरीन एटम्स और नियॉन एटम्स व्हेन दे ओवरलैप्स एंड व्हेन दे फॉर्म्स द मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल्स, देन द डायग्राम इट इज, देखो ये डायग्राम सेम रहेगा, ये डायग्राम सेम रहेगा, बट यहाँ पे जो 2pz है वो नीचे आएगा, उसकी एनर्जी लोअर होगी एंड 2px एंड पाई 2py की एनर्जी हायर होगी. सो यहाँ पे whenever we are talking about these three molecules, the order of the configuration it will be like this: sigma 1s, then sigma star 1s, then sigma 2s, then sigma star 2s. अभी तक बिल्कुल सेम है. आफ्टर दैट बेटा यहाँ के बाद यहाँ पे पाई 2px पाई 2py आता था, बट इन दिस केस द सिग्मा 2pz विल बी ऑफ लोअर एनर्जी. सो वी विल राइट सिग्मा 2pz एंड आफ्टर दैट पाई 2px इक्वल्स टू पाई 2py. ओके, और उसके बाद वो सेम ही रहेगा, दैट पाई स्टार 2px equals to pi star 2py, and then in the last sigma star 2pz. ठीक है, ये केस हुआ when we are talking about oxygen, fluorine and neon. अब एक्चुअली होता क्या है स्टूडेंट्स, when we talk about the other atoms, in that case 2s और 2p ऑर्बिटल्स के अंदर जो एनर्जी डिफरेंस होता है इट इज वेरी लेस and the 2s and 2p mixing takes place, and because of this the energy of 2pz rises above. Because of this mixing, the energy of sigma 2pz rises above this pi 2px and pi 2py. Whereas when we talk about these molecules, the difference between the 2s and 2p orbitals it is high and there is no such energy rises, and 2pz lies below and the pi 2px and pi 2py they are on the upper side. So in this only 3 examples, oxygen, fluorine and neon, we are going to find this case. Otherwise for other molecules we are going to follow this order. So students, here I have told you about the basics how we are going to draw the molecular orbitals. Then in the next video I am going to take the various examples, then we will find out the different information from the molecular orbital diagrams. Thank you.